Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about being a helicopter mom, because that's what I was called, and I was just like, what? I mean, it's not a bad thing at all, like at all. So before I get to like there, let me bring it back a little bit so that way you guys can kind of understand, like where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? So I am a 90s baby, and growing up then to now is shockingly different. And guys, come on, like let's be like, completely honest. It's really not that much time difference. I mean, of course time has passed, yes, but not the amount of time that has passed. Is just like, it's still like, what? Like, what? You know what I mean? It's just, it's shocking and it's scary. I do have a little daughter, so I do know where she come from. You know what I mean? Like she wants to go outside, she wants to play with her friends, she wants to go to the park that is here, and this and that, and I'm like, okay, let me get my jacket, or it's no, because mommy has to do this, that, and the third. So it's a battle for her, but it's a battle that it used to be mine. Like, when I say by the battle used to be mine, I mean like that was me. I used to want to go to my friend's house down the street. I wanted to ride my bike. I wanted to go to the mall with my friends, whatever it was. And I could never understand why my parents were like, you see this here front stoop? That's where you're going to be. Nowhere else. And I was just like, why? Like, I don't understand, And also, as well as my older sister, we were just, and it was, oh, because you're a girl. Okay. And so I did used to watch movies on like human trafficking, of course, like, or the movie Taken, or just, documentaries. Like, I'm into those kind of things. So I've always watched those and stuff like that, but it's always been, wow, that happened over there, like, wow, that happened there. Like, it's never, wow, it happened in my own backyard. And now it's literally my own backyard. And I can't imagine me being in my house doing whatever it is I'm doing, and my daughter outside, or even my son outside, and I'm just inside doing whatever it is I do, and my kids are out there playing. Like, unfortunately, that's something that is lost to us now, because there's so many sick people in this world, and it's tragic. You get on Facebook, you get on Instagram, you get on whatever kind of social media you are on at that moment, and it's, this young beautiful girl's missing, or that young beautiful girl's missing, or can you please help find, or can you please share, so or this person was last seen here, and it's literally in your own backyard. It's not happening overseas. Oh, it is happening overseas, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not, it's somebody that somebody that you could know. And it's just like, how did we get here? Why are we even here? Our children should be able to go outside and get scrapes and bruises and cuts and fall and play with mud and eat dirt and throw rocks at each other. Like, they should experience that, because now all it is the kids are inside playing video games on iPads, on YouTube, on the internet already, or whatever it is they're watching. And it's just like, they don't want to go outside. I don't want her to go outside. I have that problem where my kid does want to go outside. So it's kind of a little bit harder for me, because again, she doesn't understand that part. I do. I do let her watch, the documentaries or the shows, a few shows. I'm just not gonna keep name dropping, but I let her watch shows where people get kidnapped and the guy lure the girl with lollipop or use another beautiful girl that he kidnapped years ago, and now she's brainwashed into kidnapping other little girls, you know what I mean? And I've let her watch those things because it is happening in our backyards. It is happening across the street. It is that girl that, oh my God, like I just seen her yesterday. How is it that she's gone today? God forbid, like you even going to the park with your kid and they go missing. It's become such a horrible, horrible norm that I cannot fathom it. I don't want to. I want our kids to be able to go outside and things like that because, hello, like that's childhood. Like you get to have fun, play, use your brain, imagination, and things like that. And now like where I live, there's a little playground, where the kids can play and stuff like that. But my daughter always, always, always asked me, like this past summer, can I go play with my friends, please? Can I go outside? Can I do this? And I'm just like, if I was busy, I'm sorry, but you can't. You can't, because there's no adults outside. There are so many kids here and they are all outside by themselves. And I'm like, I don't understand it because God forbid something happens and it's like, where's your mom? Or like, where's your dad? Or, then they come and they're like, well, I don't understand how this happened. I don't understand da da da. But it's just like, where were you at? Oh, you were washing some clothes? Oh, you was washing some dishes. Oh, you was watching your show. Like, any of that is not acceptable. If something horrible happens to your kid, it's just not, no matter what you say, it's just like, you weren't there, And now you're having that on yourself. It's just like, I'm just going crazy right now. So, I'm going to go, I did go outside with my daughter a few times. So that way, I'm sorry guys, I am a little stuffy. I'm getting over a cold or whatever you want to call it. So, just bear with me, please. So, I did go outside with her a few times, you know what I mean? And she would be here and I was here. So, I was a little bit to the left, but not too much because it can happen so damn quick. And it's just something that I don't want anybody to experience, being a mom, being a dad, because we're supposed to take care of our little minis. We're supposed to love, adore, and just and to have that taken from you is something that, no. So, it's just crazy to me that somebody called me a helicopter mom because I was outside with my child. And I was like, well, why would you call me that? Like, not that I was offended because, like I said, I'd rather be there and, seeing where my kid's going and bring her back home than to not know. So, I asked them, like, why you calling me that? Like, why? And they're like, just, like, why are you out here with her? Like, like, let her have fun. She's just out here with her friends. Like, she just want to, play like you wanted to. And I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, I get it, which is why we're outside, Excuse me. But, to leave her by herself outside is literally something that I cannot do. Like, I have tried and I have failed. So we came to an agreement, she can, well, when it was summer, because now it's too cold to just be outside chilling. But we came, like, if her friends wanted to come hang out or hang out right in the front where my blinds are open and I can see you and we're cool. You know what I mean? Because, guys, let me tell you, I did try, like I said, to let her be outside. And, of course, like, she didn't know, but I was watching her through the window. But let her be outside, you know, just whatever. So I tried. Guys, I lost her for 2 seconds and I just never want to go back there. Like, ever. I walked outside the house. I was like, go away. Like, you know what I mean? Like, going crazy. Like, looking. Like, she said she was in, like, she was at the park. Like, what's going on? And a mom had noticed, like I was outside. Like, you know what I mean? Like, looking. Like, semi-crazy. And she's like, hey, you know, Isabella? You look for Isabella? I'm like, yeah, where is she? Like, what's going on? And she's like, oh, like, she's in my house. And I was just like, what? And at the time, I didn't really know the mom. So I was like, what? I was like, get her outside right now. So she went and got her. And I was just like, walked to the motherfucking house. And I just let her out. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, I already told you this, you know, like, you need to understand, like, this is something serious. This is not a joke. I tried, like, you know what I mean? I told her, and she got it as much as she could, but at the same time, she was just like, I just had to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, I'm just gonna see you, you know? Like, no, it's just unacceptable. So, it's just not for me to let her out on her own. And I get it, mom and dad. I understand why, you know, you kept us on that front stoop. It's I'm pretty sure from my parents being a kid and then us being a kid, it has been completely different because we see the memes, or we see, like, no, I'm sorry, not see, but hear our parents talking about, well, back in my day, that's how we used to find each other. You know what I mean? Like, well, back in my day, before we had beepers. No, guys, it's not a joke. It's very serious. A lot of people are going through this horror with, you know, their kid being taken and then not knowing what happened to them, or getting that horrid news that, you know, their kid passed away, is something that nobody should ever experience. I mean, we have enough evil in the world, you know, to add that to young kids is just, it's pitiful. And I don't understand how or why people do that. It's terrible. So, yes, I am that helicopter mom. I am that, my daughter's right there, I'm there. And don't get me wrong, guys. Obviously, I know there's a time and point that I'm going to have to not be that. But until then, yo girl, reporting from the helicopter. It's just something that I'm going to have to, you know, of course, learn to let go. And I know that the time will come, but as of right now, you know, she's just gonna have to love me for it. And, you know, of course, when you're around your parents, you can't be that person you are in school. So everybody's looking at you like, why are you not, why? I said, oh, your mom's there. Why your mama there? As she told me, like, the next day, like, when she went back to school and everything on the bus, all her friends were like, why was your mom there? You know, why is she, like, and honestly, guys, that to me is just like, why isn't your mom there? So yeah, I know they were probably like trying to get on her or crack jokes at her or whatever it is, you know. I was probably doing the same because I'm like, they're beautiful little girls, man. And not even just a little girl, because I'm saying this little girl, little girl, little girl, because that is my experience right now. My son is not old enough to play outside or even has to play outside. So, that's why I'm keeping it to the little girl experience. Now, of course, people say boys and girls are different. And I mean, I'm not there yet, but there are some differences. But now, in this day and age, in this time, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a boy, it doesn't matter if you're a girl, it doesn't matter what you identify yourself as. And it doesn't even matter how old you are, which is another thing that I try to install in her. Like, yeah, it could happen to me, baby. You know what I mean? Like, I be trying to tell her, like, it's not just you. Like, we all have to be on our toes. Like, going to Walmart. I can't tell you guys how many times on Facebook I have seen somebody go to Aldi, somebody go to Walmart, somebody trying to go to college, somebody just trying to just regular basic things, in life. And they come back with, oh my God, this guy was stalking me, walking down the same aisles with me. He didn't even have anything in his hands. He was just watching me. He was watching my kids. You know what I mean? And he just was stalking us. And, oh, be careful for this van or be careful for this guy. And they're giving out descriptions. And it's this person, it's that person, is from this, country. I mean, this county, this state, this. And they're all so close. And it's just like, wow. Like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, you literally can't just enjoy nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I know that this is off topic, but rest in peace to the young, beautiful baby boy that lost his life just going to a football game. I mean, again, you can't enjoy anything, and it's so sad because us as humans, we're like, yeah, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep doing that because, we can't give in to the negative. We can't give in to the horrible things that happen. We have to remain positive, We got to try for our kids. We got to show them like that the world is just not ugly, because it's not. There's so many beautiful people in this world, and there's so many beautiful places to see, so many beautiful things to do, and I hope that we all get to experience some beautiful things, if not all of them. And, without having to think about, oh my God, well, I gotta watch this. Like, while we're having fun, I have to be on alert, Like, no, I want to have fun and have fun. I don't want to have fun and be like, who's up behind me? Like, you see this guy at 10 o'clock, take down his description. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be about that. It should be about having fun. But we live in a world that is just not like that, unfortunately. So, until then, I will be the helicopter mother. I will be there watching. And that's that. So I hope you guys like my video today. And I just ask that you guys comment, like, and subscribe. And again, I know y'all hear this. It is that time, unfortunately, for me. And I'm sorry that I sound like clogged, but I am. So until next time, until I guys see you guys in my next video, please, if you guys have anything that you would like me to rumble on about, just let me know in the comments below. And bye.